welcome back to my channel. Today I'm making a video that I've been putting off for months, which is my dreaded garage clean out. But I figured I'd kick off the new year with some motivation to do the things that you don't want to do at all. And we're also having this weird like warm spell in December, so I figured it'd be a good time to get this done before it gets freezing outside. So everyone stop and say a prayer for me, and let's get started. Hey everybody! So you'll notice that production quality is going up because I now have a microphone for my voiceovers. I'm feeling very professional and like a podcaster, and it's just very fun to talk into a microphone, so I'll probably be doing a lot of talking. Anywho, so this garage clean out was a very overwhelming task. You'll see me just like standing there looking around trying to decide what to do. Actually, while I was editing this video, I had to just like cut out myself standing and like disassociating so many times. But I eventually got in the groove of things. I think starting out is the hardest part, and then once you get in a groove, then it gets a lot easier. The best part about deep cleaning is all the treasures that you find that you didn't know you even had or that you forgot about. You're gonna see in a second, I find my dad's camera that somehow ended up at my house, and he's been looking for it for forever. So he was very excited that I had that, but it reminded me of when you clean your room as a kid, and while you're cleaning, you end up finding all your toys that you haven't played with in forever. I remember every time I cleaned my room, I would find this Polly Pocket toy underneath my bed, and it had like a pool, and I would fill it up with water, and then I could change her outfit into like a bikini, and she had a little like dolphin friend, and it was like my favorite toy ever. I'm definitely not the only one with that experience, so put in the comments down below what your favorite toy was to rediscover. So now I'm at the point where this part is clean, but if I turn you around, unfortunately this side of the garage now looks like this, but I have a system going. To the naked eye, you might think this is not organized, but to me, I know what every pile means. So now I'm gonna go through this side of the room. Do you guys see this dust on the ground? It's literally everywhere in my garage and it's on every single surface. So I had to wipe everything off. My husband does 3D printing in the garage and we think that this is some like spray or something that he used in here that he obviously can never use again inside the garage. But it's on everything. So I had to use this towel and I just used like Myers spray to wipe it off, but I absolutely hated the feeling of this, and it was just on everything on the side of the garage, and you're gonna see the lawnmower literally change colors because it was so covered in this dust stuff. Can you guys believe it's 2026 already? I still need to sit down and write all my goals and resolutions on paper, but for YouTube, I want to post twice a week, at least once a week, but I want to post twice a week and be really consistent with that for the whole year. And my biggest goal is to get monetized this year. I think I'll be able to do it as long as I stay consistent, but I've been really enjoying it so far and I'm kind of just treating it as a job because I'm hoping that this could like be a job one day, just be like a second income, which would be great because I always wanted to be a stay-at-home mom. And this is something that I could continue to do as a mom and make some extra money. So that would be really fun. And then like more personal goals, I want to get really good at following a strict schedule. I did this for about a few months ago, and then I totally got off track and I'm on like the worst schedule ever. So I'm excited that it's a new year and it's time to just start fresh and get my life together. But I'm really interested in what everyone else's goals are for this year. So drop in the comments your goals and resolutions. I'm really curious to see what everybody wants to achieve in 2026. You know that saying that's like anything that can go wrong will go wrong? I think there should be one that's like any flat surface that you have will become unusable, because what is it with just piling crap on
any flat surface that you have until you just can't use it anymore and you know where nothing is. This tool chest has become one of those places, apparently, that's just a catch-all. So I spent a while on this, and this one's really satisfying. And I found a $100 Home Depot gift card while I was cleaning this, so that was crazy. My brother gifted this to my husband a couple Christmases ago, and my dad was always like, whatever you do, just leave it open, even if it collects crap. Don't leave it closed, because then you're gonna start putting stuff on top of it and you'll never be able to open it again, which is so true because we totally did that. We had it closed and then we needed something from inside of it and there was crap piled all on the top. So now we just keep it open and continue to live barbarically. But by the end, it looks really good and hopefully we can keep it this way. As much as I love Christmas, I'm definitely ready to get everything taken down. I'm probably going to do that this weekend because we are one of the crazy people who start decorating. When did we the day after Halloween. So we've had all this stuff up for a while. And at this point, it's just like starting to feel cluttered. So, oh, you know what? Maybe I'll do a video of me cleaning up all the Christmas stuff. We have our tree. We always get a real tree, and I think you're able to bring them back to Home Depot and they get rid of it for you. But we still have our tree from last year cut up in our fireplace in the backyard. So I'm excited that we can finally get rid of that one too. So we're gonna be showing up to Home Depot with 2 Christmas trees this year. I was so excited to use this hook thing for the first time to put our tools away. I guess the owners before us put this up and I've never used it before, but it's such a perfect spot. I don't know why I haven't used it before. I think it would also be really cool to have on the other side of the garage where all of those boxes and everything are, to have like a wall of floor to ceiling shelving. Since we don't have a basement, we have to keep this kind of stuff in here. And I just think it would look a lot better if they were sitting on shelves instead of just stacked up on top of each other. All that paint in the corner of the garage is paint that the previous owners left for us in case we want to do touch-ups, I guess. But I'm wondering if I can just throw it away, honestly, because I don't see myself ever using that paint. If we are going to paint, then I'm going to use a different color. So now that I'm watching this back, I'm thinking I might just throw that stuff away. I think it's funny when you've been living with something for so long and it never even crosses your mind that you could just throw it away. Like, that's been annoying me since we moved into this house. It's just annoying to have all these paint cans stacked up on each other, but it never occurred to me that I could just throw it away if I'm not going to use it. Okay, and here is the after. It's not like the craziest transformation in the world just because I only had so much room to work with and I really wasn't getting rid of a whole lot of stuff. I was more just organizing the stuff that we have because I already did like a big clean out a few months ago. But now everything is in a place, and I have like my gardening section and just like tools and all that kind of stuff. And it feels so much better when you're actually inside. So I'm super happy with it.
Okay, finally finished, and it may not look a whole lot different, but it feels so much different. It feels so much better. Everything is organized. And this is just like a realistic garage clean out because we don't have a basement and our attic is too small for more than just like our Christmas decorations. So our garage is really the only place that we have to store all this stuff. And during the summer, I actually went through all of those boxes, and it's all like important family stuff. We got rid of everything already that we could, and all that stuff is like family things that we need to keep. But I hope this gave you some inspiration. If there's like one place that you've been needing to get done, then the new year is the perfect time to do it. And these videos are so good for me to make because they force me to get the stuff done that I don't want to do. But after I finish, it feels so good. Like, look, I have room in my garage. But anyways, Happy New Year. Good luck on all your goals and resolutions. I hope everybody has really just amazing good things going for them this year. And thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.